and Shine.
I've heard there was a secret chord that Dave would play and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. But you need a proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throat. She cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. And all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not the word that's in the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
A very interesting welcome back to Rise and Shine, today's Friday edition, and that was Ishini Fonseka. A very warm welcome to the show. Now, she is a singer that we're going to be featuring on the show. We feature up-and-coming artists, and she is going to be the hot new thing in the musical scene in a short couple of years. So, Ishini, tell us how you got into music.
Well, I got into music firstly from my family. My dad can sing, and maybe because of the genes that I got the gift of singing. And meanwhile, I always believed in myself, and it all started with my motivation to keep moving forward, because it's not easy to keep moving forward when obstacles and challenges come. But I always believed in myself, and my school, St. Bridget Convent, always helped me so much. With all the experiences that I grabbed up, I learned something new through every experience that I went through, and I had the intention to make my flaws into my strengths, and so on. I always had my dream, my vision of being a singer that could inspire the entire country and the entire world. And right now, I am in the journey of pursuing my vision.
That's lovely, and that's a great way to put it, Ishini. And tell us, who has been your inspiration in terms of musicians and in terms of singers world over?
Yeah, my inspiration is always, I would say, I do not have an inspiration in the music industry, but my inspiration is always to never give up And that I think I got from my parents, because my parents are always behind my back. They're always by my side. And if you ask me my inspiration, I would say my preferences in music are Taylor Swift, Rihanna. And even though how much they have gone through, they always keep moving forward, because no matter whatever in the industry, when it comes to the corporate world, you face a lot of obstacles, you face a lot of challenges, especially in the music industry. You fall down, you get back up. So my motivation, my motto is to never give up, and well, to keep moving forward and always to believe in myself.
So with that, what do you do right now? What are your other plans apart from music?
Yeah, I'm pursuing my psychology degree, and it's a second year still. So my intention is to be a cognitive psychologist and to be a motivational speaker as well. While that, I always am going with my vision of being an inspirational singer in Sri Lanka and the world, because I believe a musician has a big weapon to motivate people, because it says without music life would be a mistake, because whenever we are feeling down or whenever we are feeling very happy, we always listen to the music, and the music always keeps us going. The music always gives us a great mood. So I believe my intention is to motivate people through music. That's my dream in Sri Lanka and worldwide.
That's nice, because we say music is a healer. So since you're doing psychology as well, I think this goes hand in hand very well. And you said that your inspiration when it comes to singers are Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and there are things they go through, obstacles when it comes to musicians. So you spoke about a lot of obstacles and challenges. So what have you gone through, Ishini?
Yeah, well, no two people think alike. So when it comes to the corporate world, when it comes to working with a team, you have to respect each other's opinions. When it comes to the music industry, my preferences would not be the preference of another person. So when it comes to even a live performance, sometimes the audience would not be like very much cheerful. Sometimes the audience would not be very much dull as you expect. So whatever it is, you are live. So you've got to do what you're doing. You've got to entertain. You've got to be extraordinary. You've got to be yourself on stage. You cannot be someone else and expect the crowd to like you, because they have seen that person. You cannot be someone else, because that person is already taken. So you've got to be yourself and expect the unexpected.
Okay, so let's have another live performance, Ishini. What are you going to sing for us? Perfect?
Yeah.
Let's have Ed Sheeran's cover version now.
Yeah.
Dive right in and follow my lead. I found love, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share a home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all picture in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person. He looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
So that was, I think, the version Ed Sheeran did with Beyonce, if I'm
Beyonce, yeah.
not mistaken.
I changed a bit of the lyrics to he, to she from he.
Yes, I kind of figured that. So that's a beautiful rendition of the song, Ishini. It's beautiful. And tell us about your own music. Are you writing your own music?
Yeah, I do write my own songs. I've actually written about 80 plus songs right now, English.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
lot of music.
Because, actually, I'm into poetry writing, I'm into article writing. Ever since I was small, ever since I was like about 12 or 13, I've been writing my own poetry, own articles about motivation, about expectations, about emotions, about psychological topics mainly. I've not done psychology in grade 7, but then I've been writing about all those topics ever since I was small. So mainly what I'm doing right now is converting my poetry into songs, because I believe in my dream of becoming a musician.
Nice,
Alright.
and there's a lot of competition in the music industry, Ishini, and going worldwide is a dream for many musicians. So YouTube is a very good platform to promote yourself. So do you do cover versions of tracks and post on social media?
Yeah, recently actually I joined the band Galaxies. It's a band that has been for 34 years now. And well, I actually went for an audition and I was selected by all the band members. So I'm actually grateful. I have to remind the band leader Roy Fernando and the rest of the band members for taking me, for believing in me. So it's been like a few months since I've joined the band. And through the band, I've released a couple of covers like You're Still the One, 1000 Is, and so on. And they are actually in my Facebook page as well as their Facebook page. So those are the covers that I have been released, the proper covers that I have been released recently.
So, have you done any live performances with the band? Or?
Yeah, I've done live performances with the band, and also ever since I was small, I've been doing live performances, because I believe that nothing is more energetic, nothing is more really exciting than a live performance, because you see the live audience and you actually, the audience give you actually a kick to actually perform. Even if the audience supports you or not, just seeing them, it's like a motivation to you. So I've been performing like through in my school as well as after school. I was a finalist at Miss World Sri Lanka last year, and through that also I've got an exposure. So I've been singing live as well as I've done my recordings.
Beautiful, and I think, well, you have a bright future, because music could take you a long way, and you have motivation in your mind, and obviously writing lyrics on motivation and inspiring people. I think we need music with good lyrics, and that's vital, because we see music with good beats, but sometimes we don't see music with amazing lyrics. So I think it's time you work on that. And Ishini, tell us about the genres you prefer the most.
Yeah, the genres I prefer the most are country, classical, and also pop. Because I always choose the songs that are more challenging. Even my friends ask, I mean, why don't you sing something very simple, and why do you always go for high-pitched songs? I'm like, I always like the challenge, and I always like the hype in it. I really want to do something that's actually challenging. So more than the genres, I actually focus on more songs that actually challenge and put my tone that project my tone rather. I go into more Celine Dion songs, more cover versions, and so on.
So what would you describe as your genre?
I would describe something like pop, country, classical.
Pop, country, classical.
Yeah, it's a mix.
It's a mix.
Because I prefer to be an all-rounder than to stick in just one specific genre. Because I actually sing English, Sinhala, Hindi, as well as some bit of a Latin. Because I want to be someone who can capture any type of audience. Because if I stick into one audience, I'll always be limited to that limited audience. Because Sri Lanka is a limited population, but the world is a mixture of many languages. English is a universal language. But of course, if you go to France or Paris, English is something that none of them knows. It's like we know Tamil, something like that, maybe something like that. So I prefer to go into a lot of languages as well.
So very cognitive approach to the music industry. Do you always plan things out so much in advance? Or?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes actually I think too much.
Well, I think it's good in a way to be pre-planned and then mark your ticks, because that's what people do not do most of the time, because we don't usually have a to-do list. We just go with the flow. So you've been talking about your aspirations in terms of music, but you're also studying. So how do you manage all that? Because being a member of a band, I'm sure you get late night shows, you get to perform at weddings, and there are so many other things you need to do apart from studying. So tell us, how do you manage time, and how do you do all that together?
Yeah, actually, ever since I was schooling, I was always good in balancing. Since even in school, I was a member of the drum society, both English and Sinhala. I was the president of the design club. I was a member of the interact club. I was in the school English choir, Sinhala singing troupe. I did quite a lot of extracurricular activities while I did love sports. But doing all of that, I was able to get school's best ever results, getting the best rank, District 17th and Island 52. So that was the best rank in school. So even in school, I was able to balance things up. That's what actually kicked me. Even when I went to school, my motivation was to do something extra than to just the 8 hours, than the 8 subjects in school. So without anything extraordinary in my life, I actually don't get a motivation to survive. I would say that's something actually, I would say different, something maybe weird. But those who believe who are crazy enough to change the world are the ones actually do. So I believe my crazy dream of changing the world would be a reality one day. So and it all comes by balancing. And if you ask me how I'm balancing, it's all about my passions, because I don't do anything forcefully. I have chosen every aspect that I'm following right now through my own passions, with the support and the guidance I get from my family.
And you really need support, otherwise I don't think it's easy to do that. And let's move on to another live performance, and this is the Zorro theme, and this was sung by Marc Anthony and Tina Arena, and it's a very famous hit, so let's have a listen to your rendition of it.
So bright, night so fine, keep your heart here with mine. Life's a dream, we are dreaming. Embrace the moon, catch the wind, ride the night to the end. Seize the day, stand up for the light. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. If that is all in life I ever do. Heroes rise, heroes fall, rise again, win it all in your heart. Can't you feel the glory? To our joy, to our pain, we can move worlds again. Take with me. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. If that is only life I ever do, I will want nothing else to see me through. If I can spend my lifetime loving you.
Very interesting choice of music for that. How did you come across that particular piece of music, actually?
Well, that song was actually a song that I've been singing ever since I was small because I really loved the movie and I really loved the music in it. So it's actually an emotional song. Even though how many times I've listened to that song, every time I listen, I just get goosebumps because that much of beauty is in that song.
I think both voices blend very well.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they sound so amazing
Yeah.
together, Tina Arena and Marc Anthony. So that was quite a hit. I think it's still an all-time favorite for many people. Like you say, you still get goosebumps when you listen to it. So we've come towards the final bit of the program, and you spoke of the songs you want to release because you've already written 80+ songs. So are you going to focus on one specific genre? Are you going to have a mix? Like you said, you like to explore all different genres and like to be, you like to cater to people, many people out there.
Yeah.
So do you wish to include a lot of genres in your album?
I haven't released any album yet, but in the first album, I would like to do a market study first. My plan is to hit one audience first and see the feedback, because without, even in business studies, if you all might know, you all might have studied in O-levels, A-levels, if you can't capture the entire country at once. You have to capture a little by little. So likewise, I would target one audience first and see the feedback of that audience, and likewise go gradually.
We would like to wish you all the very best with your music career and also psychology. You're doing psychology as well. So all the very best with that. Thank you so much for entertaining us.
And I would like to tell a small bit.
Yes.
I would like to thank everybody who actually watches my videos, who likes my videos, who comments on my videos. I'm not a hit or a superstar yet, but everybody who direct messages me, who messages me, and for every support, thank you so much. Even in my Instagram, even on my Facebook account, even in my page, thank you so much. Your feedback means a lot, because in the end of the day, the admirations, the appreciations, even the criticisms actually go a long way for me to keep moving forward. So thank you, and with the blessings of God and with Jesus and my family, I believe that one day I could do something inspiring for the country and the
We
world.
wish you the best for that, and we'll wind up with one of your performances. You're going to sing a Taylor Swift for us to wrap things up. So.
So glad made time to see me. How's life? Tell me how's your family? I haven't seen them in a while. Been good, busier than ever. Small talk, work and the weather. Your guard is up, and I know why. 'Cause the last time you saw me, it's still burned in the back of your mind. You gave me roses, and I left them there to die. So this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that.